Welcome to the switch expression example screencast. I will publish it on my YouTube channel, and first I would like to say thank you to all my new subscribers. There are a few of them, but I'm really glad to see you, and it really motivates creating new tutorials and really encourage me to write and record and share with you new things. So thank you very much for subscribing. This video tutorial will be in English, so there is some reasoning why I'm doing so. So first of all, it's fun. It's fun for me, and at least for me. I hope it will be fun for you as well. It is good exercise for me. I like what I'm doing. It's a good practice, and I hope it will be still useful for you, because my English is not very sophisticated. I'm not using some fancy words, so I hope you will understand everything. It's easy in some sense because of terminology. Well, the computer science terminology is all English, and when I'm trying to record in Russian, there's a lot of delays and a lot of work on what exactly to say, how exactly translate this particular statement in Russian. And in English, I feel that in English it would be much more easier, and sometimes. But of course it's harder to express what I think or feel, my personal opinion, so because my vocabulary is not so good, but I hope I hope it's good enough to actually use some ideas of what I think about it, about particular feature, about particular subject. And of course, I think to reach wider audience with it, because, well, everyone understands English who does programming, at least at the level, at least on the level that to understand what I'm thinking in this video tutorial. Some advertisement here. I hope you will visit my Udemy page and check out my new course on debugging memory leaks in .NET Core applications on macOS. If you're not using macOS and debugging .NET Core application on Windows, it also might be useful because it uses the same plugin which is used in WinDBG. Basically, the command same, and memory leaks are the same because of cross-platform, because .NET Core is cross-platform, well, of course. But that's all for now about it. Also, I would like to say that this screencast is kind of spin-off of my blog post on switch expressions, where I discuss the switch expression in the context of initialization and safety of the program. I mean, safety of the code, how they help actually make your code more safe, more stable. And that's it. That's the introduction. Let's go to the code. Code. Okay. In the Visual Code, I've created a few examples on what are switch expression, how to use them. And the first one is about the typical switch. So if you're familiar with switch statement, then it's nothing actually surprising here. It's just to say that in C#6 it was used that's the typical syntax of the switch statement for the C#6. You can see switch here, you can see labels, case labels with constant expression. They are matched against the variable or expression here, and here is run these statements and them either break or return. Well, not surprisingly, the syntax was kind of inherited from C originally through all the technologies that exist until C#, but that's what we have. That's what we had in C#6. In C#7 it was changed a bit, so currently pattern matching was added, and now it's executed in the order of defining, so don't mix the order if it... okay, it's self-explanatory here. And what we currently have in C#8. Currently we have switch expression. Well, the syntax is also very intuitive. So you have operation, just like here, and you have switch after it. It's just expressions. So so you can put semicolon here and just start a new one. It's just expression, just the right side of the equal operator, assignment operator, just like here. Yes, so it's explanatory here. And yeah, you can use the same pattern matching. The default case is just underscore, so it match all expression, and you can add throw or just use the default value. Well, it should be saying that I should say that if there is no matches for the operation, then the default value will be used of the type, which can be null. It's important on 0 in case of numeric types or whatever, default value comes in. Yeah, and in this next example there is a function in the expression. So it's just a way to kind of make it more similar to the switch statement, where you can, of course, use several expressions, several operations after the label. So here, not just return, you can, of course, add some code here, but in the switch expression, if you want to write them as switch expression, you need to kind of extend it a bit with function, probably. It's not a very nice syntax, but that's what we can do. And the next thing that I would like to put your attention on is the exhaustiveness. There is exhaustiveness check, so basically what it does, it checks that the operation, that the value that you are matching is covered by actually all possible values of it are matched within the switch statement, kind of the exhaustiveness check. It is, but it doesn't work. It works well in most of the cases, but it doesn't work in some. For example, here exhaustiveness check fail because you see also there's a kind of match all statement, but with one expression after it, you can actually add some precise criteria, and also they are covering all the possible values of the value. It's still not compiler just can't calculate it in runtime. Compiler just can't calculate it during this static analysis phase, so it would be only possible in runtime. You need to execute this operation, and that's why it fails. This actually can be suppressed with a pragma, so that's the example how to do that. And that's basically what kind of overview of the switch statement. There are some more examples that I would like to show you. So the first one is dictionary. I actually hate the using ternary operation in dictionary or if, and I just hope that using switch would be a bit better here in this way. So, but we'll see. At least this is one of the most common patterns that I see for the switch statement, of using switch statement in future. Also switch statement also can be used in the property assignment or field or class field calculation. So previously it would be possible probably with a series of ternary operators, but now it just looks better. So you can add in some sophisticated initialization into the field or property initialization. Also in the how it's called, expression body functions. Yes, you can use it as well. And basically that's it. Yeah, what I haven't prepared example for is for using switch statement in LIN-Q lambdas, but well, it's kind of obvious. So instead of using switch in lambda functions when you join LIN-Q queries, it might be much more concise now to use switch statement, which is good. Okay, that's basically it. Yeah, maybe I should say a few words about my article on which discusses the initialization problem. So here I had example for it. Okay, this one. This is quite important. So you see that previously when switch statement is used for each statement, switch statement is used for initialization, in some cases you might end up with the following situation. You initialize variable with some unsafe value or not quite correct value, or whatever it means, but currently it's unsafe. And due to the error in the initialization, this unsafe or incorrect value can slip through the initialization part and end up in the actually program code, main logic code. I should kind of use this term. And this might cause problems, like for example, either algorithm calculates something wrong or code crash. In this case it crashed with null pointer exception. And actually using switch statement allows to join initialization, declaration and initialization in a bit more number of cases. Yes, I should probably use this wording more frequently, I should say, than before, and hopefully avoid some mistakes about like typical to the kind of initialization of variables. That's it. Okay, thank you very much for your attention. That's what I would like to say about the switch statement. I hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions, ask. If you have enjoyed the video, don't forget to press like button or subscribe if you want to see more. I would be really glad to see your feedback in the comments, or as likes, or new subscribers. Good luck!